What's up everyone, welcome to another episode of SicErik TV, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Motorola Edge 2021. Now they are different variants of this device. You got the Motorola Edge 20 Pro, the Motorola Edge 20, the Motorola Edge Fusion, and all of these different versions, but this is just the Motorola Edge 2021. And this just got released $4.99. You can pick this up right now. If you wait a little longer, it's going to go up to $6.99, so I suggest you jump on this right now. So we're going to take a look at what comes in the box and do a little walk around of the device. So with that being said, subscribe, like, and share, and let's go ahead and see what comes in the box, shall we? So yeah, this was just released not too long ago. I literally just ordered this the other day, and like a day ago, and it was next day shipping, so it came today, and I was like, what? So this is the 8GB 256 nebula blue color Motorola Edge 2021. Let's set that aside. Device on top, so nice feeling hefty phone. Let's set that aside, see what comes in the box, shall we? So you get your manuals and stuff in here. You get a little SIM ejection tool. No case, unfortunately, so you got to go ahead and find a case for this. And there are a few available on Amazon, not many, but there are a few available for this device. I remember last year when I got the Motorola Edge 2020 version, there were literally no cases available for that device, just the Pro version. This is a 30-watt charger. Comes in the box, guys. Look at that. USB Type-C 30-watt charger. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And you get your USB-C to USB-C charging cable. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and slap this back in there. And yeah, this looks really, really cool. This is a plastic back, unfortunately, but it feels solid, so it's not a cheap plastic. There's like hardly any flex in there, so it feels good. Nice curved back edge. Now, unlike the other Motorola Edge from last year, this does not have a curved display. This has a flat display. So taking a quick look at the device, you get your cameras on the back. You're gonna have a 108 megapixel main sensor, which is crazy. So that's really cool. You get an 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 Moto, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Can record up to 4K 30 frames per second on the rear. Front-facing camera is one of Motorola's largest front-facing cameras, a 32 megapixel front-facing camera. Can only record up to 1080p, 30 frames per second, so that is a little bummer, but we're gonna go ahead and see exactly how good that video quality is. The display is going to be a nice 6.7-inch IPS, or it's an LCD display. But get this display is 144 Hertz, supports HDR10, resolution of 1080 by 2460. So that is very, very cool. So taking a look at the device, you get your nice nebula blue color. You get your Motorola logo on the back, smack dab in the middle. This thing just looks freaking amazing. You get your fingerprint sensor in your power button over here. Volume rockers are above the power button, a bit high, but still very, very cool. They feel really nice and clicky. At the bottom, you get your SIM tray, so no micro SD card. 256 is what you got. USB Type-C and your single bottom firing speaker, so no stereo speakers over here. Over here on the other side, you don't get anything. Up top, you get another microphone. So yeah, very, very nice. Take a look at that camera. This thing just looks very, very nice and very clean. It's going to be a fingerprint magnet, so not a matte finish on the back. So we're gonna set this up and take a look, see what comes installed, and take a look at the storage and things like that. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so we are in the device. We got the fingerprint sensor set up and everything, so let's go ahead and take a look at how fast that is. And boom, very fast. We also got facial recognition on here as well, so go ahead and swipe and boom, facial recognition works excellent. Typical stuff with Motorola, you do get all your cool gestures and settings over here, so that is very nice. You get your gesture settings, power touch, which means you could double tap to bring up a little menu over here, which is cool. And you could also set whichever apps you want to be on that little side menu that you got on there, which is really nice. And let's go ahead and go back. Of course, your camera stuff, you do have all your macro camera shots, all your little walkthroughs for your camera. As far as audio effects, it will adjust your audio depending on what you're using, so very nice. If we go to gestures, you get all your nice gestures from Motorola that they provide. Your little karate chop for your flashlight, really cool, works really well. You also got your power touch, like I mentioned earlier, 3-shot screenshot. Try it out. And there we go. Lift to unlock as well. Do not disturb. Let's go ahead and delete that. Flip for do not disturb, and then pick up to silence. Swipe. So very nice that you do get all these options. Now I was able to install Nova Launcher on here and have it not mess up the gestures, which that's not the case with the Motorola One Ace. The gestures are not built in to the home launcher over here, so that is very cool. Let's go ahead and go back to that home launcher just to show you guys exactly how that looks. And this is the home launcher. You do get your Google feed over here on the left hand side. Now this thing is very fast and snappy, guys. 144 hertz refresh rate on this. Absolutely freaking amazing. Let's go ahead and go into refresh rate. So you can do an auto option to where it'll go from, I don't know what the lowest is, but it'll go up to 120, and then you can also put this on 60, but I said screw it, and I have it on the 144 hertz. So this phone is very snappy and very fast. Granted, this is only a LCD display. I would have preferred an AMOLED, but it is what it is. It's still a beautiful panel. You do have your options for colors right here, natural and saturated, so very cool on that part. So yeah, excited about this phone. Let's go ahead and go into storage. So you do, right now I've already installed some of the apps and I'm already at 10% used, 25.26 gigabytes out of 256, so that is very good. 256 is plenty storage, especially for me. You do not get a micro SD card, but that is quite all right. So very cool on this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the camera, shall we? 108 megapixel. Let's take a selfie, shall we? See how this handles that background light, and handled the background light pretty well. So let's go ahead and switch back. Now this will dumb it down to, I believe it's 12 megapixels, but you do have the option to do 108 as well to do the full resolution on there. So these are all your settings, and it'll be the high res 108 megapixel for that. And then let's take another shot over here. So yeah, very cool. You also get pro mode for your photos. You get portrait, night vision, panorama, and things like that. Live filters, dual capture, which is really cool. This is a new thing that Motorola is doing. You can switch it to do different versions of it, and then you could also do you should be able to do like a split screen on here, and then you could also do split screens like this to capture videos. So very cool. And you can also do it to where it'll do you and then whatever you're recording, so that's really nice. This is a new feature that Motorola included on these devices, is that dual capture. Very nice. Cameras on here look very promising. I'm very excited to test these out and see exactly what they're capable of. So as far as this compared to the Motorola One Ace. This is it right here. The Motorola Edge is a bit taller, a bit heavier than the Ace, but still it looks a lot better as far as display goes. They're both pretty much almost the same as far as display goes. As far as size goes, the Motorola Edge is a bit taller, and you do get a better camera cutout over here on the Motorola One Ace. It is a bit fuzzy around that camera, but over here on this version, it is a lot more cleaner around that camera cutout on the front, so that's very, very cool. And of course, you get your fingerprint over here on the Ace. On the back, over here, you get it embedded in the fingerprint sensor. So very, very nice on the Motorola Edge 2021. Very excited about this phone, guys, to test it out and see what this device is capable of. You got Android 11 coming out of the box. Hopefully we get Android 12. And you get the Snapdragon 778 5G. So I'm assuming this is an update from the 765G. 8 GB of RAM, 256 storage, Adreno 642. No micro SD card support, like I mentioned earlier, so that is a bummer. 5,000 milliamp hour battery. You get 30-watt charging. Freaking amazing specs over here on the new Motorola Edge 5G. So yeah, that is pretty much it that I wanted to share with you guys for this new device. Stay tuned to my channel for some more videos on this. If you want to see it compared to other devices like the Motorola One Ace or the LG devices or anything like that, comment down below. I will be doing some more coverage on here. This was just a quick unboxing and a little bit of a walkthrough of the new Motorola Edge 2020. So with that being said, subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.